Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K17 Pro-Am game, as Michael starts off the game with a steal on the offensive end. We're just gonna lay it up in it, because if we try to go and dunk it, we probably get blocked. As you guys saw, this team has not lost a game yet in the Pro-Am. They are 7-0, so we're looking to hand them their first number in the L column, and that's not gonna help. Getting a turnover right there, that puts them on the break ahead of the pack, and throwing it down early on in the game, playing in their gym, getting a nice stop on the defensive end. It's myself, Michael, Brian at the center spot, pulling up for three. Bang! We got Scomo at the 3 spot and Josh at the 2 with his sharpshooter. As you see, they have a stretch big pulling up, and this guy was a problem all game long, mainly because in this game, if you got a stretch big, they just make them so good. You get step back jumpers and do these crazy dribble moves that you would never see a stretch big do. Like maybe Porzingis might be able to hit a step back or something like that. Dirk can knock down the shots, but you usually don't see the combination of both that you see in NBA 2K, which is pretty interesting, we'll call it, as he dribbles to the corner, pulls up, and knocks down the shot. Also helps with this game that they got those screens that are legal, kind of illegal. They never really call illegal screens or anything like that, so it makes for a lot of interesting offense you guys will see in the Pro-Am usually. This team, like I said, they were 7-0, so we're trying to figure out what made them 7-0. What's the reason why no one has figured out the formula to beat this team yet? As Josh knocks down the shot in the corner. You can't leave a sharpshooter open for 3 because you know, they're a sharpshooter, man. As that pass actually deflected off underneath the backboard. Thankfully, it still found its way to the intended man, Brian. This pass is also going to Brian. The fake shot and the and one result to our big man. You see Brian taking down the shot. We got the open 3. Oh, we're not able to get it to go, but look at Brian inside. I'll tell you one thing that was not their strength: guarding the center, because we went inside time and time again, and even myself had results. 11 points in the first half. Normally you don't see me putting up that kind of shots. Maybe 11 assists in the first half, but not 11 points. You see Josh take the shot right there from mid, not able to get it to go. They're running the break, and like I said, so far the only thing I can really see from them is that they got this stretch big that can dribble around, and you know, he's got these Steve Nash like handles out here, as Josh is just gonna throw a lob pass in the corner. But as you guys are gonna see constantly, we are penetrating in the paint and finding Brian for the throwdown. I feel like there's two kind of point guards in this year's game. You either got the guys that are just sitting there and waiting for someone to set a screen and get their shooters open, or you got someone that's going to penetrate the paint, create for their man. As you guys see, that's what I'm talking about, those step back threes. Like, no one's doing that in real life, as we take the open mid, but we're not able to get that to go. And then, you know, you see what I'm doing in this game, just penetrating, getting inside, and usually dumping it down to our dominant number 17, our fellow number 17 in Brian right there, who is just doing everything right. And this guy gets an and one on the jumper. Good defense is usually trumped by better offense, as we get the illegal screen. Yeah, I guess still legal because they didn't call it from Josh right there, and get a perfect release. Michael pump fake, great pump fake to the mid, and gets it to go. Normally you guys will see Josh and Michael be popping off threes, but these guys were pretty good on the defensive end at respecting that. I guess that's the one thing we'll give them, is that they respected the sharpshooters and they try to play, you know, good man defense. You know, a lot of teams will run zone, a lot of good teams, but these guys try to stick on their man. The problem was, you know, I was getting by my dude almost every single time, as we actually get a really bad release on that. And then Scomo thankfully gets the offensive rebound. Josh for 3, a rare time. He finds space and makes the defense pay. We're up by 8. This team keeps on trying to seesaw its way back in, but we always have an answer. That time, Brian makes it a 10-point game on the break. Big man with a step. I'll take that any day of the week, as they force it to the rim. Good defense by Josh. Brian, who's got a glass cleaning center to be exact. You guys just see he's a beast on offense, but he's actually a glass cleaner on both ends of the court, because he might just break the backboard on the offensive end the way he's going. We got a 14-point lead, but these guys are not giving up just yet, and they know threes are the way to get back into the game. As he passes out, that's a decent look, and they make us pay. 8-point game with 2 minutes left. Nice move to the rim, but it's better defense right there by the big man. Probably should have just slowed it down a little bit with the way this game is going, as they missed the 3 right there. That would have cut it to 5, and that would have had us sweating bullets. Instead, ended the shot clock. This is a shot clock violation, but the best thing we did was take care of the clock. We used the time we had, you know, granted to us, as they go in the paint. They try to take a 3 right here, and that is going to be off, and that pretty much does it for this game right here, because as you guys are going to see, Scomo drives to the rim, finds Brian for or the dagger, and that game is pretty much a wrap. So these guys got their first loss. Good game to them, man. They didn't really do anything too cheesy or anything like that. You know, they were just a good squad. Thankfully, we brought our A game and we got the victory. The 17-17 connection between me and Brian was definitely the difference in this game. Leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more NBA 2K17 Pro Am games. By the way, the NBA preview is coming up soon. I promise you guys that. I was a little bit busy this week, but I definitely want to get it out this weekend or next week, so look out for that. And until then, I'll catch you guys next time.